on into the game. All right, Zath, we've seen RB play this map, but I think they played it from the... No, they played it from the North Spawn last time. Yeah, they did. So, what do they got cooking?
All right, well, RB is bringing with them a Delny, a Trump, a Z52, a Salem, a Castilla, Haunlu, and a Bergogna.
Ooh, you like Bergogna.
I do. I like it quite a bit. You know who else likes it? Clyde.
What
do we have to the South Raptor?
Hang on one sec. Okay. Let's see what's cooking here for ELSR. It's our first time seeing them this event. Down here at the bottom end of the map in red, we're looking at a 4 destroyer lineup, a nice cross section. I've got Dog Punches Kleber going for gun reload and Dazzle, the improved Dazzle. Attilio Regulo, that's Professor Luger. We saw, who did they play? CN took Regulo on this map yesterday, I think, against RB. I'll be curious to see. He's taken gun range, though.
Yes, he has.
Ayase's Ragnar, an excellent pick, always, and one of the reasons she's so expensive. In fact, that Ragnar is the single most expensive ship in the entire ELSR lineup. Right. Ziyang's Lushun, also fielding Dazzle, headed towards the middle of the board. You lose defense. We're starting to see a little more of this one creep in here. Tsuki's Howden Liu, running, unique upgrade. And at the very back, Nanase's Castilla. I don't see anything there that particularly makes me go, okay. There we go. Yep. So, no battleship for ELSR up against a Bergogna on the opposing side.
Now, ELSR is a destroyer-favored team. Like, they prefer destroyer comps, I should say. So, I mean, it makes sense that they've got 4 destroyers that they run around with. Historically, we've seen them do wolf packing, where say 3 destroyers work together, and their whole idea is to find one destroyer and just demolish it before it can even, pop a smoke or turn and run.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see if they do that again, as the Regulo, Ragnar, and Kleber seem like that's their goal.
Well, and I'm thinking that the Zed, Delny, and Trump here of RB have a little bit of that in mind themselves as they prowl the top end of the middle of the board, headed over towards A. Poor Ziyang's Lushun might be the only ship that they encounter, and given we talked a lot about this yesterday, right? Lushun does get a heal, but it doesn't. It's a very slow and steady heal. Burst damage easily punches through a Lushun.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And so, I mean, I think it's gonna. I think the question is gonna be timing. If you look at how Lu and Salem and Bergogna, they're going behind this big island right now. So if the Lucian gets detected now, their guns are not in the fight. And I think he's about to be detected.
Well, let's see. We've got Z52 Hydro up and looking. Lucian's Hydro is similarly up. Those torpedoes coming in
on the water.
Yep, those torpedoes coming in on the Lucian are spotted, so they can. They know there's destroyers down there. Let's put it that way.
Of course.
Yep.
Well, radio location is a thing, and Lucian, of course, has deep waters. So, I mean, they're not going to hit anything.
So just like that, Angel Sama's Delny gets a little bit of chip damage in the Lucian. Those deep waters are literally meaningless for these destroyers. They can just sit here and wave at them as they pass under the hull. Quick double cap there from Delny and Z52. Just like that, RB out to an early lead.
Yep, very strong early positioning. I like the idea of just we're going to go grab it. It did put them at risk if they ran into, say, all 4 of ELSR's destroyers at once, but they didn't.
Yeah, I like it too.
Oh, look on the 8 line. You've got Luger smoking so that Ayase's Ragnar can shoot for free, but a little bit disjointed. The Ragnar's a little bit behind the smoke. Yeah,
Ragnar is behind. It's going to draw some Castilla fire here, but it's AP coming down the throat. A little bit of chip damage there. Nothing outrageous, although Ayase does have torpedoes off his bow. Looks like he's got an easy gap. Just got to wind his way through there, and there he goes.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Now, yesterday, if you remember, we saw RB and CN play this map, and RB made a very similar strat, right? They took a whole bunch of ships like they were going to go swing out of Thunderdome. Their opponents pushed heavy up the side of the map, and then RB had to turn around and come back and react, and they reacted very well, as I recall. Do I have the teams
Oh, they
backwards on
won
that
that
one?
game, yeah.
They won that game, didn't they? Yeah, that's what I
They
thought.
won that game.
That's what I thought. So we're seeing sort of the same thing again, but I'll say this. ELSR is on top of these guys faster than we saw CN get on top of RB yesterday.
Well, and part of that is because we're looking at destroyers that are inherently.
Ragnar.
Ayase just gets smashed.
Yep, Ragnar getting chunked.
And caught Bowen, by the way. So that's a very bad situation because now he's got to turn somehow. It's not going to happen.
Nope.
And there's first blood for RB.
Between the Trump and the Bergonia and the Salem and everybody else, RB is down a ship just like that. I'm sorry, excuse me. ELSR down a ship just like that.
Yes. The difference for yesterday was we saw larger ships, which take longer to get into position. We saw the Henris, for example. I think there was a double Henri push. What are you chuckling about over there?
Did you see that Howden Liu strike going in on Little Lemon Salem?
I think I caught a little bit of it on the screen, yeah.
So, of course, you have to remember Salem, of course, does not get hydro, is forced to take defensive fire. So Lemon has nothing else to use it on. He used it, and that Howden Liu airstrike disintegrated. Not a single bomb fell out of that.
Wow. That's interesting to think about, right? Could that be a counter to Howden Liu? Here it goes again, but Defense Vantair is down right now.
Well, but now the Howden Liu's defensive fire is ticking, right? And look how they're going to and they're going to shred 2/3 of this strike before a single bomb even comes out of it. That's little bit of chip damage.
Historically, yeah.
Ooh,
bigger chip
good
damage.
AP. Good AP out of this Castilla. Nice salvo from the Nase.
He was ready for that.
He was looking for that shot. He took advantage of it. So now Jiang's Lushun finally backed up by Yilu's defense here in mid. Lushun making his play.
And that's a good play. I mean, get into A, prevent them from taking it. I think it makes perfect sense.
They kind of sucked the team back towards the B cap. That's been successful. And having done that, now they caught up on ships, but they're you can't let those caps tick too long. So they're basically like, okay, let's not do it. And now they've moved the defense in. While the Bergonia, back on the B line, can't really impact anything but this destroyer chase, the Kleber and the Regalo here, as they run towards the edge of the map.
Right. ELSR is also rotating the Nase's Castilla, and I think that could very well be a decisive rotation. We'll have to see in a few minutes.
I do like the play. I also like, they kind of took Suki's Howden Liu, pulled him up in those islands, kind of pointing him back towards mid. Now, if they're not careful, they're going to lose Luger's Regalo here, who's still caught either firing or on radar. In fact, he's still firing. I think he's accepted his death, Seth.
He's on fire now, and I don't like the decision to just say, "Well, I'm dead," and then Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah,
but,
I'm not a huge fan of the play, but that's where we're at. Dog punches Kleber getting into a gunfight with Yamal Z52, getting some good damage in, but Yamal's basically said, "Nah, let's smoke up and be done with that."
It's one of the powers. It's one of the things I love about Z52: the ability to smoke, the ability to hydro. It's such a great utility destroyer.
ELSR grabs A, but it's not enough at the moment. At the moment, RB will edge them out in time because of their ship lead. That kill on the Regalo puts RB in the driver's seat.
Yeah, by a total of like 20 seconds.
Yeah, by about 20 to 25 seconds. So that's not going to hold, but that's where we're at right now.
Correct. Now you've got the defense coming in for ELSR. I don't like this decision because he's got a Salem, a Delny, a Howden Liu, and the Dutch air strikes coming in as well. All on him. He needs to make Inky and back up or something.
I'm a little surprised. Defense's smoke is about to come up. There it is. I was like, he has to be using it soon. There it is.
Yep. So this is opportunity to back off. Castilla and Nanase now pushing forward, trying to back off RB so that his teammate can maybe survive.
Woo!
But he's on 2 fires?
He's on 3 fires now, actually.
He's burning out. Yeah, he's going to burn out.
He's going to burn out. There's no way.
In time.
Nope. Yuli taking a little bit of an aggressive position there, but the Howden Liu's making him pay for it. Or was it? Yeah, that was the Howden New strike, not a Tromp strike. Just like that, ELSR now down 2 ships, trying to hold on to the caps, but it's not. That's not good enough. RB about to take up over 900 points.
Yeah, at this point, RB's like, fine, we'll take this little corner. Okay.
Nanasi's Castilla doing more good work, slapping Angel Sama's Delny for some good HE right there.
Yep.
I think
Saw that.
Nanasi's going for a torpedo strike on the Salem.
I mean, you have to, at this point, you got to make the, big plays. Speaking of big plays, look at Lucian right there.
Oh my God. If they kill Zi Yang here, this is over. That's seconds.
Yeah.
They're going to get him, I think.
That was a huge Salem shot. Go on, kill him already.
He's still lit. Now ticking his little trickle heal. They do get some shells in. Here comes the Bergonia salvo. It overshoots.
Nope. And the thing is,
wow.
Nope.
Wow.
He goes dark.
All right, here comes the Castilla. Salem trying to prolong this.
Castilla.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's going to survive to make this play.
No.
Nope. So we trade ships. The Z-52 does finally die over here. So again, ELSR not completely out of the game. If they pick up some critical kills, and they might get it here on the Tromp. Tromp's still lit. Howden Liu's guns like, keep running, I'm reloading. They can kill the Tromp in time. Not there yet.
He's out turning his guns.
252 hit points for the Tromp. Got him.
Okay. Secondary kill.
ELSR buys some more time. Only 1 ship down right now. And now's that. Actually, look at the timer. Now they win.
Now they win by seconds.
They win by like 3 or 5 seconds. I can't imagine that's going to hold, though.
I mean, 3 ships, 2 of them are like a quarter HP. All 3 of them are a quarter HP or lower.
Suki getting dunked by the Bergonia AP.
And the thing is, they know as well, right? They know we just have a little bit to go. Boy, is Suki lucky that Revenge's reload booster was used earlier.
Well, I think it's going to come down to this close pass. Yep. This is not an engagement you have to be excited about. I mean, you can't be excited about this because as soon as the salvos go in, he's dead, just like that.
That's it.
Now, the Tromp does step onto the B-cap, but it's going to cost him his ship, probably. Dog punch on 250 HP. When he goes down, that's the game. They haven't hit him yet. There it is.
Ta-da.
Wow. ELSR pushing hard, not quite able to come back here in game 1.
Yep. Wild first game.
That was wild for sure. My chat correctly pointed out that I was lying about Salem. You can actually have Hydro, but you have to give up the radar, which is why you almost never see it.
Yeah. It's Hydro or radar.
I
You're
forgot.
Stuck with defensive anti-air.
I forgot that. That's my fault. I always forget that. Yeah, defensive fire is the one you can't get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.